Hey, this is Ron.
And I don't care. Why do you need to know my name? My name is Cheese Pattern Christmas Cookies. That's my name.
This is, once again, Ron and Rob. We're making a video, just kind of shooting the bull. It's been a while since we had anything out, since we put anything out, as far as together. Right now we are on a magical voyage, taking coffee, creamer, and sugar to my wife, who is at work right now.
It's so magical. There's so many magical things going on.
Well, we figured we'd throw in a little bit of time talking about some things here recently. Now, we wanted to do a video on this, we just didn't. But we, in Beckley, West Virginia, there is a Chinese place called Peking Buffet. And we've ate there twice. And it is excellent food. Their vegetable fried rice is to die for. It's great. Their honey chicken is great. Barbecue chicken is delicious.
And they have cakes which combine chocolate and coffee.
Yeah, all kinds of. They have a humongous buffet table. Tons of desserts, tons of fruit, just tons of food. If you like seafood, tons of that stuff. It's a top-notch place, and I mean, really, you go, it's like $10 for a buffet, all you can eat. Then, you know, $2 for your drink. So you're getting in and out of $12 a person, all you can eat, and you can't beat that. A really, really great place to eat. And let me see. You said you had watched Hotel Transylvania too?
Yep.
What was your opinion?
Yeah. It gave me constipation. Not really, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful movie.
Now the first one was really good. Adam Sandler's Dracula. It was good. I haven't watched the second one. Normally when they start kicking out part 2, they ain't nowhere near as good. But would you recommend people to watch it?
No. Like, it was good, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
The best parts, in my opinion, are when Dracula and his friends go out and try to make Denisovich a real vampire or something. And like, they're all too old and like, oh shit, how did this work? What did I do again?
For those of you who hasn't watched Ghostbusters, I've watched it, and it gets a lot of bad publicity. But really, it's a decent movie, and it's funny. You just can't compare it to the first ones. You can't go in there trying to hold it up to, you know, the 1984 version with Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and all that. You know, those guys are just comedy legends, and you know the girls are good. They just can't compete with that. You know, but it's worth watching. Also, you got a new game here recently. What was it?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
What did you think of it?
Very short and also difficult. Once you get past the main storyline, there's no real point to play it anymore.
Well, I know there's a lot of. I think those games are real popular just as far as how much destruction you can cause and how much trouble you can get into. And I got a new game. It was Farm Simulator 2015 for the Xbox 360. Now, it's very addictive because I mean, you get sucked in and you're like, this is a really good game. You know, I enjoy the crap out of this. Even though you're basically having a plow a field and then plant some stuff, then harvest it, then go sell it. But for some reason, that's addictive as crap. I enjoy playing it. It's a really, really, really good game. Takes forever. But, you know, if you got, I think, what we paid $20 for it or something like that.
Something along those lines.
I mean, it's well worth $20. Really, it's a good game. It's worth checking out. And yeah, even though I'm an old country boy, there's tons of this farming stuff. I had no clue what the stuff even was. You had to kind of pay attention and read what you need to do stuff with. But it's a good game.
Awkward silence. It's an awkward silence.
Here recently, me and Rob went fishing for the first time in a couple years. There was a big fish jumped around us, and we seen big fish in the water. But it was, we didn't fish for about 45 minutes probably, and it was really hot. And I have trouble breathing in that type of weather, so we couldn't stay out as long as I'd like to. I'd like for it to go and him catch just like monster fish. It was, something new.
It was hot, I was sweaty, there were mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, there's bugs.
I'm terrified of fish. And the hill that we had to climb down. Like, could they have made a steeper hill? Like, I thought if I slipped at all, I would have fallen down and died.
Yeah, no, it was one of them places, if you slipped and started rolling, you're getting wet. But it was something new, something different for us to do. Get us outside. I'd like to start going like early in the mornings when it's not as hot. Maybe we'd have a little better luck. Or unfortunately, right now I don't have lanterns or nothing, so we can't go like in the evening, which is when I'd actually prefer. But maybe we can do some morning stuff before school starts. Anything else that you can think of?
I'm just over here thinking about you and your fishing scenarios.
My fishing scenario.
Like, I would love to do that. Go fishing when it's sweaty and hot and there's death everywhere, and then have to sit through 8 hours of abuse and math. That's a perfect day. Right the hell there.
I mean like before school.
Well, before school, it's the same thing. Are you trying to kill me?
Right at the moment, I'm out on sick leave from work. I have some problems with my leg. Probably need to go back to work tomorrow. But luckily, I've had the farming game to mess with at night. I'm not used to not having to work. I've only been out for like 4 or 5 days. I think we're almost at our destination. I think that's about all we got to talk about in this first little...
Wait a minute,
Okay.
Wait a minute. You just hold your horses there, laddie.
Alright.
Gonna break your kneecaps open. I've got a little story to tell. A few days back, me and Ron, we went down to a hospital. I shall not say where, as for privacy reasons and other such nonsense. Now, we were there for a few hours.
That was 7.
7 hours?
Yep.
Damn! I thought it was like 3 or something. When we left, there was this one girl who was walking down the street, and we could hear her talking. She didn't have a phone in her hand, and there wasn't no one around. She was just talking to herself. Now, Granted, she was a rather old woman. Forgive me for that. And she was wearing pajamas. So she could have been an escaped convict or something. She could have been mentally ill.
Yeah.
Then a few days later, I'm in Goodson's, which is a grocery store that we buy groceries at. Like I said, I'm not saying which one or where it is, because... And I see another girl in the spaghetti aisle doing the same thing. She's standing there talking to herself. No phone or person in sight. And I'm like, the hell's wrong with you? I didn't even say that because she'd pick up something and kill me
There
with
is
it.
no earpiece evident. You don't see an earpiece or nothing in their ear.
Now, true, I didn't really get a good enough look at it. She had her hair in the way. The second one did, anyway.
So there is a good possibility that we have multiple crazy people running around. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yes. Be on the lookout for armed cupcakes.
That's right. There's multiple crazy people who may be armed with cupcakes. Not exactly sure what being hit by a cupcake can do to you, but...
Well, you don't know if there's like a bomb in those cupcakes.
That's true.
Like little tiny icing.
You see a cupcake and it has like a fuse, and it's like lit, and you might want to run. It could possibly be dangerous.
Alright then, we're at the 12-minute mark. So, you have anything to say?
That's all I can think of right now for this enticing moment.
Alright then, we'll see you all later.
Alright, this is Ron.
And fuck, you know my name.
Alright, thank you. Signing off.
We'll see you later on the Ron and Rob show.